Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And it was a red day for XRP. No breakout happened yet. We're still sitting here at $2.52 on the 7-day chart. But I like this right here. This sideways movement. XRP gaining momentum for the next move up. And it is absolutely coming. Everybody still thinks that alt season has been canceled. I assure you, nothing has been canceled. February looks like a good month for XRP. Alt season always starts in February. This comes from Good Morning Crypto. And you see the 2017, February 2021, and now February 2025. Everybody's expecting XRP to start to break out at any moment. And it's gonna happen when you least expect it. Let's see if history repeats itself. 200% increase on the XRP Bitcoin ratio incoming. XRP teases 2017-like bull pattern against Bitcoin. Again, you could see the momentum building for XRP. Once that breakout starts, everybody in this space is going to be euphoric because we all been waiting for this for years now. And finally, it's happening. This is only the third time in XRP's history we've seen this weekly hammer candle. The last two led to 2,000% plus moves. And you see it once again right here. You know, everybody thinks that the charts don't tell a story, but they do, and they don't lie. You could see how history has been repeating itself. The next time around, I think, is when we are going to break the pattern on the charts. Utility will change this. But for now, everything looks like it's happening once again. And I'm expecting this run to be absolutely incredible. You want to be here for that. Expert says this is the final dip to buy XRP below $3. We see this all the time. People always say it's never going back under $2 again. I could tell you right now, I think anything under $1 for XRP is definitely gone forever. That's never going to happen again. Will we see below $2? I highly doubt it. And the next move up is most likely going to be a new all-time high. Then we will end up in price discovery for XRP. That's what I see coming next. Now, once this run starts, there's still going to be pullbacks, even as we're running up. And that's going to be the point that people are going to get shaken out at. Because every time we run up so far and then XRP pulls back, people are going to be calling those the top, only to watch the price go higher. But people are going to be selling into those dips, watching the price go higher. I'm still thinking this run is going to be something special. It is going to be historic because there's so much building for this cryptocurrency. Expert predicts XRP rise will make Bitcoin post-ETF surge look like child's play. Now, one thing I want to talk about in this article, they're talking about how ETFs for XRP can lead to a $1.3 trillion market cap and a surge for XRP to reach $23. This would be on top of alt season. This is icing on the cake, is what I'm saying. So everybody's already predicting a $1.3 trillion market cap for XRP in this run, anywhere between $1 and $2 trillion. That already gets us between $20 and $30. Those ETFs getting approved and all that institutional money flowing into this space on top of that would get us to somewhere around $50 for XRP. That can possibly happen. You also got to remember, XRP is in the pressure cooker because we're still tied up with the SEC versus Ripple case. Now, if that ends before XRP's major run-up, I expect the price to go even higher. It's way too hard to predict where the top will be for XRP in this run, but it is going to be something for the history books. You can see it coming. $1 million bet. Expert day trader buys $1 million in XRP on the dip. While people are selling, people are buying. Whales are buying your XRP. Dave Portnoy did the $1 million investment into XRP, and he bought in around $2.40. He's still up right now. But imagine when XRP hits those much higher price points. This guy's most likely easily going to make $15 million. That's conservatively. I expect him to see $15 million in this run. But this is who you're selling to when you're selling your XRP. This is why I always tell you, it's not about how much XRP you have. It's about how long you can stay patient and continue holding your XRP. Because if you hold it long enough, you will get financial freedom. This comes from Eleanor Tourette. Today, Senator Haggerty introduces his stablecoin bill in the Senate. The bill is called the Genius, Guiding and Establishing National Innovation in U.S. Stablecoins Act, and aims to provide clear regulations for stablecoins. Here are the highlights of the bill, which is based off a discussion draft Haggerty rolled out in October. The act provides clear regulations for stablecoins in the U.S., defines stablecoins as digital assets pegged to the U.S. dollar. But this bill it's very big. It's about 50 pages, and I urge you to read through the entire bill. It's just too much to put into one video. But if you read through it, a lot of what I've been saying over the past year, it'll all make sense. Because I always said this is the direction the U.S. is going to go in now. And we're not going to have a central bank digital currency in the United States. We're going to have a private digital dollar coming from Ripple in the form of RLUSD. This opens up the door for RLUSD. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a video, maybe for later today. And this is what he had to say about that bill.
Working with both the House and Senate on stablecoin legislation. I know Senator Haggerty introduced a bill today. This stablecoins really have the potential to ensure American dollar dominance internationally, to increase the usage of the U.S. dollar digitally as the world's reserve currency, and in the process create potentially trillions of dollars of demand for U.S. treasuries, which could lower long-term interest rates. So
it's going to strengthen the U.S. dollar. Like I said, the U.S. dollar in digital form moving around the world in a matter of seconds for practically free strengthens the U.S. dollar. And Trump is all about the U.S. dollar. He wants a strong U.S. dollar. He also wants to keep the dollar as the world's reserve currency. And that's what this stablecoin's going to do. Crypto czar David Sachs states, "We're coming off, frankly, 4 years of arbitrary prosecution and persecution of crypto companies. Everything he says right here sounds just like Brad Garlinghouse talking. Take a listen."
We're coming off, frankly, 4 years of arbitrary prosecution and persecution of crypto companies where the SEC wouldn't tell founders what the rules were, but then they would prosecute them. And many founders have even told me stories of being debanked personally just because they had founded a crypto company.
Now think about who got debanked. Brad Garlinghouse was debanked by Citi. And even what Brad says here, they said you have 5 days to move your money. He said they were actually super honest. They're like, look, you are a notable person in crypto, and having notable people in crypto and banking, the crypto industry means more scrutiny from federal regulators. We are going into a much different time now. Everything is going to be reset in the United States. We no longer are going to have a crackdown on crypto. Instead, we're going to have a clear path forward for crypto. And I think David Sachs was saying exactly what Brad Garlinghouse has been telling him. Because Brad also met with the SEC before the lawsuit even started. And they just wanted to be fully transparent with the SEC. Then in December of 2020, Ripple was sued by the SEC. And for 4 years, we've been tied up in the Rippleverse SEC case. And I still think that puts pressure on the price of XRP. I think if that Rippleverse SEC case would have never even started, we would already be above $10 for XRP. The market cap would be much higher right now. Before that lawsuit, XRP was the #2 cryptocurrency already. It was already ahead of Ethereum. And I think we're going to flip Ethereum easily in this run. I still think there's a very good chance of flipping Bitcoin's market cap, especially if we're already running up and the money's flowing into XRP already. And then all of a sudden we get those ETFs approved and the institutional money piles in on top of that. Everything is building for XRP. And people act like it's boring holding this cryptocurrency. Sure, you're always going to get red days. I mean, even if you look at the all-time chart on XRP, here's the 2017-2018 run. There was pullbacks on the way up this candle. They were small pullbacks, but yet they happened. And even back in 2021, I remember people saying this was the top for XRP. And then it went on to run up to $1.92 before it came back down. And even now, if you look at this candle right here, we ran all the way up and then we pulled back, ran back up, pulled back, and the next push up is going to be a big one. I'm thinking this next one is what gets us to a new all-time high. But you don't want to sell based on what other people are saying. There's going to be people calling the top, I'm telling you, and you're going to have people selling because of that. And they're going to be notable people. And the reason they're going to be saying it is because they want to be right. That's what it comes down to. They just want to be the person that predicted the top for XRP during alt season. This way, they could live off of that hype for another 4 years. But this run is going to change everything. We are on the verge of utility for XRP and the rest of these utility-driven cryptocurrencies. We start getting utility driving the price of XRP, and we will have small pullbacks with nothing but upward movement. Small pullback, more upward movement. Small pullback, upward movement. As more and more institutions are onboarding and utilizing XRP. Then we get to look at scarcity as XRP is being locked away in between these countries, these banks, these companies. That's going to happen as well. And then we start talking about the escrow because every single month there's less escrow out there. And Ripple keeps locking back that escrow. And they're utilizing it to strengthen XRP. People think that Ripple just sells XRP to cover their cost. Ripple has been making acquisitions. they've been pivoting in different directions, and every direction so far leads them to a multi-trillion-dollar market. Even the pivot towards AI, that's a multi-trillion-dollar market. Custody, multi-trillion-dollar market. Tokenization, multi-trillion-dollar market. And eventually, XRP is going to be moving all of those tokenized assets. You want to be here when that happens. You don't want to sell and get a bag of useless fiat dollars, and then all of a sudden you're back here buying back into XRP. Well, it continues going upward, so I should buy back in now. And along the way, you're going to have less and less XRP because you're going to be buying at higher and higher price points. That's what I foresee happening. There's way too much going on right now. ISO this year, that's huge. Nobody even knows the magnitude of that yet. We're going to find out with the beginning of Fed Now, and that's coming next month. Then we got to look forward to November of this year. And I think XRP is going to run longer than people think. Everybody's saying this is all going to be done and over with, going it from March into April. I think it lasts longer, but we got to wait and see where this all goes. We got to also look at things that are actually happening. Right now, we're expecting these things to happen, but as they're happening, we got to see how it reflects in the price of XRP as well. But until it does happen, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.